Art is hard to define, but you know it when you see it. Love is hard to define, but you know it when you feel it. Then there's the people who park across multiple spaces, break up by text, and never ever fill the water in the Keurig.
An ass is hard to define, but you know them when you see them too.
Aaron James set out to write a proper definition in his book, Jerks, a Theory, except he didn't say jerks.
The guy who allows himself special advantages in cooperative life out of an entrenched sense of entitlement that immunizes him against the complaints of other people.
Wow, what he said. In the Schmuck in My Office, psychiatrist Jody Foster defines different types of problem peers.
Of course, I don't work with any schmucks, so I'm turning to movies, for example, starting with
Narcissus, the role boss baby, played to a T.
Get me a double espresso and see if there's some place around here with decent sushi. I'd kill for a spicy tuna roll right about now.
Narcissus has a pea-sized ego plagued by insecurity.
So he basically drops that ego in a balloon and he blows that balloon up to keep you away from the insecurity in the middle.
The metaphor works on many levels.
A balloon is inherently unstable, so very easy to pop, and it's filled with hot air.
So, protect yourself.
You probably don't want to put yourself in a position where Narcissus can take credit for your work, because chances are that he will.
One defense? Tell narcissists you value them.
It'll mitigate their anxiety, and they're going to be much easier to deal with.
The next type of schmuck? The Venus flytrap.
We were attracted to each other at the party. That was obvious.
If you've seen the movie Fatal Attraction, you will have seen a very pathological example of the flytrap.
The flytrap will seduce you with sticky sweetness.
You're drawn to it, kind of like a moth to a flame.
But remember, it never ends well for the fly.
By the end, it can torture you.
The flytrap just wants to be loved, but doesn't feel worthy, and then sets out to prove him or herself right.
I know you're going to abandon me, so I'm going to push you away.
So with a flytrap, keep it all business.
The more you can structure the sandbox for them, the better they do.
Finally, there's the bean counter, like Lumbergh from Office Space.
You apparently didn't put one of the new cover sheets on your TPS reports.
The bean counter is the sort of obsessive, compulsive, micromanaging, so they impose artificial rules and laws onto life.
So only give them one crack at given notes.
Otherwise, they're going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth almost indefinitely.
The general rule of thumb is to engage schmucks at work carefully.
You wouldn't want to argue with an A-word because they're not exchanging reasons to try to figure out what's true.
And keep in mind,
if in workplace after workplace, everyone around you is a jerk or a schmuck or an idiot, maybe you're the schmuck.
We have links to the books and Jody Foster's other kinds of schmucks at our website, thelisttv.com. Dealing with jerks at work is at the top of the list.